ask me about BINI, like, Kyla, you look, that your outfit is so BINI,
So
blah, blah, blah,
BINI.
BINI. And I'm like,
But
I know,
do
they're
you know their
cute.
songs?
Yeah, I know some of their songs because it's trending. I don't open
My
Spotify and listen to BINI.
yeah, that I don't
Yeah.
do that. Like
Yeah.
they wouldn't really even appear on my Spotify rap
We're
for
taking
sure.
this we're taking this out from our from the recording for sure. No, who is your BINI bias? Is it what they call that?
Yeah, I
Your
know.
team? Yeah.
I feel old talking about that. Like who's your bias?
And then kanina when you were
That's why I
talking
said
about
that. I can't believe we're talking about this.
yeah, who is your bias?
It's Colette. Like initially
Oh,
it was
everyone.
Mika and Colette, but now I'm more of just Colette.
Is
Yeah.
Colette the Bisaya one or
Yeah, the one
okay?
from Bohol who looks like Nadine Lustre. I feel like I'm about to fangirl now.
You can fangirl, huh? But
I
I
that's why
know.
I like the reason why I like them, and I mean I'm open about it. It's not something I'm ashamed about. And this is just weird that we're talking about it because
Yeah.
you don't know much about them, but like because I've watched everything, like all the videos, even their show when they were still training, like how they started.
Yeah.
And why I like them is because I feel like it's really rare to have a group na like they're just genuine with who they are. Like they don't really, I know like they would say na they're just trying to be like those K-pop groups and all. But if you look at them individually, like they have their own personality, and I don't feel like any of them is pretending to be like that. Because if you watch them from the very beginning and how they are now, like they're really like that. Like even when they started as trainees, maybe that's why I sort of like them. And even their songs, like it's not something that I would listen to again. Why are we so in denial? I
But
mean,
I
why am
like
I so in denial? But I like it because it's like even though it's really yeah, it's K-pop ish. It's still Pinoy. Like, I can't believe that there are songs like you can make songs like that in Tagalog.
yeah. But we don't I don't think we are in the we are in the panahon of like being treating it as a guilty pleasure because they it's not really a guilty pleasure. They are just really good and they're
Yeah.
really talented. And I think you are reacting this way or we are reacting this way now. Oh my god, we're talking about this is because maybe because we were brought up before now. Oh, you're listening to that. You're probably like so basic,
Yeah,
right?
because
Like
I feel like we are also probably too old to be like that. Because
no,
I had my K-pop era, but that was still in high school. So I feel like I've grown out of that. I'm not keeping it a secret. It's just I don't always talk about. I still have
yeah,
that. Like there's still some sorry, there's still some groups like I have that kind of well affection.
yeah,
Like I would like them just like how I used to like the K-pop groups before, because I really am trying to like really look at them like not as a fan, Jod.
as
Like
like a I respect you,
like
girl.
how
Like
they
if you
are,
see
yeah.
them, like you're gonna give
Yeah,
them one
like
of this.
honestly, if I see them in public, I would be
Yeah,
like that
good for
person
you.
is a good artist. Like I know
Yeah,
that person is talented.
I know what you mean. It's like you respect them professionally, like and then talent wise, and
Yeah.
like you have a different POV basically.
Yeah, that's why I don't really listen to all those like mga drama from other fans. Like I don't
Oh
have
yeah, yes,
expectations from them. I don't really yeah, like I don't really have any expectations from them. I just like them how they are now.
I am learning something from you because it's hard for me to, especially in music, it's hard for me to open up with new things, like new artists. unless I just stumble upon them, and then like, okay, now I'm gonna listen to them because it doesn't
Yeah.
feel forced. Ooh, full circle. It doesn't feel forced that someone made me listen to it. But if I
Yeah.
stumble upon it, maybe I would have more respect because it's now my decision.
Yes.
Anyway, Beanie, if you're listening,
Give us free VIP tickets. I'm kidding.
no,
I'm
I was gonna say we respect you, and then
oh,
you're.
and here I go.
I feel like this generation though is nicer. Do you feel that too?
Yeah, actually. And it's easier because well, another full circle moment, like with our club, like,
Yeah.
like it's really a mix of different generations. Like there are there are people my age, there are Gen Zs, there are boomers. I mean, we're a healthy mix of all those generations, but I feel like it's so much easier to get along with them and work with them because honestly, they're more mature. Like I keep on
Yes.
looking back, like when how old are they? Like some of them are early 20s, like they just turned 20, 21, 22. Oh, no, even younger than that. I think 22 is it just still Gen Z? Anyway,
Yes.
yeah, I feel like I realized like I don't think that at that age, I don't think I was able to do all these things that they're doing now. I feel like I was still so naive probably and can't do like I don't have those kinds of priorities. And now with
Yeah.
them, like I'm almost 30 and I'm working with them and we're almost doing the same things. That's why I feel like if I try to maybe like something that they would like, that's why I would be afraid. Like, oh my god, they
Oh,
might
it's
think I'm
like
lame.
it's like you're ruining my
Yeah,
life. You
you're
suck the
trying to
fun.
be on.
You suck the fun out of everything. I don't think
But
I
they're
think
not like that at all. Like
yeah, they
they're
are not.
actually really nice, and
We were
they would even like they would even
encouraged.
encourage you, and they would really vibe with you with
I think
anything.
because before them, like we were we were we grew up that way, not like judgment, and then we
Yeah,
learned to be like, let's not judge a lot of people, and then like these Gen Zs came out, and then they're like, okay,
yeah,
we're
and
gonna
we
listen
didn't
to you.
have those. Yeah,
Like,
we didn't
yeah,
act like that to them.
yeah, yes, we didn't act like that to them. And what I like about them and what I notice about them is how they have this balance of being a child and being mature, like all the time.
Yeah,
Like every time I see them, they are so childlike, like very vulnerable, but at the same time, I can see that they are strong. Like even though they're very young, they've been through they've actually see the bigger picture, if I'm not
yeah.
like they saw the bigger picture in a very early stage in their life. I
I
hope
hope
that
they
they
appreciate their ancestors.
I hope that
Us.
they save the world. I hope that they
Yeah.
do good things. I have to say it because it passed by my head. Like the other day, this is now a different topic. I'm
Okay.
still I'm still recording. Am I still recording? Okay, I'm still recording.
Think.
The other day, I was thinking about Jesus Christ, and I was thinking about,
Whoa.
hey, if he died for our sins, then why? Like how did that came to that conclusion that he died for our sins? What started all this? Like I just wanted to know it. And then I asked ChatGPT and I did my research. I was tripping out on YouTube about the fucking Old Testament, and it was actually because Adam sinned, and then he had a son, and then that sinned, and then he had a son, and then he sinned. So they keep sinning, and then the promises of God was not given because this lineage of men and people were just sinning from the same ancestor line. And then the ending of that line is, I think, David or whoever that is. And then ancestor niya si Joseph. And then Mary, Joseph and Mary, and then Jesus. And then Jesus was like, okay, God, if if you, like, these people deserve the promises, because actually God was just edging the people. Now I'm gonna give you the promised land if this person succeeds. Oh, okay, he didn't succeed, he sinned. So next generation naman, they sin. And then Jesus was just the first person who thought na nga, okay, if if people are just gonna keep sinning, if your ancestors are gonna keep sinning, how about you kill me and then you give the people happiness. What is that? That is his story, and that is what people. It's so weird, and that is
Oh God.
the arc of him, and people use that in church to manipulate other people. That's so trippy. It's because
Oh
of
my
people just
God.
not
Oh,
just
I keep
sinning.
saying God.
Like, ang ilang po mga sin is like someone killed, di ba, someone killed his brother, someone slept with another wife,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. Like those just mga sins. And even Moses sinned, I think. So that is the story of the Bible. It's just a series of people making
Sinning.
mistakes. And then I asked ChatGPT, okay, knowing that the Bible is, a series of a series of stories, right? Nga gi-edit or whatever. How how does the church use it to manipulate? And the way that they use to manipulate it is because you, like, you as a Christian or you believing in Jesus Christ will prioritize sacrifice, because that's what Jesus says. Like, if mag-antos ka, you're gonna have.
Oh.
So that's why we always antos. We have this sacrifice thing na if we are martyrs about it and we don't fight, we don't question.
Like, we're basically gaslighted into
Yes.
doing that.
And that was just me and my couch. I was like, so yeah, that is my epiphany this past week. Like, we are gaslighted, and that it happens, like, not just in church, because now the formula of church is now carried over sa companies, right? Companies practice this subtly, this church-like thing, and then the government.
Like, you get rewarded if you do this.
Yes, if you don't,
If you work
question anything,
more.
yeah,
Yeah.
that is so weird. And then I realized, and then ang ending na ko kay, I think Jesus deserved a better better kuan, like a better life.
A better
we don't deserve
story
him.
arc.
We don't deserve him. He's so that was so sad. Like, if he was,
And that's
if
sort
that
of
guy.
yeah, and that's sort of how we also look at heroes.
Yes.
No, like, not just in the movies, but mostly in the movies. Like,
Yeah.
that's usually how the story would go. Like, me instead of them, so that they could have
Yeah.
a better life.
Yeah. So Jesus is our hero. This is our.
This is how we end this.
This is how we end
Jesus
this.
is our
Well,
hero.
Jesus doesn't deserve being under the sink. We need to think
Yeah.
about Jesus all the time. I remember
Put him out.
I remember
Take him
Neil.
out. Take him out.
Taking him out like he was just there this
He
whole
was
time.
just there. Yeah.
Okay,
Come on
you
out,
can go out.
Jesus.